Early in life, learn that you have to take the good with the bad. Because without bad, there is no good. We all make mistakes, but it's about what you do after you make the mistake that makes you a man of integrity. When nobody's looking, how do you act? People just act as a defense mechanism. Other people act because they want to fit in. Time and a place for everything. If you're always acting and playing, don't expect anybody to take you serious in this life. With that being said, welcome to episode 10 of the Strictly Facts Podcast. This episode is brought to you by Kontent by TheKilo, InnerVizion Network. Internet plus television equals InnerVizion. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and if you can, just donate, even if it's $1. If you can't, take 10 seconds to hit that subscribe and like button. It's 10 seconds. Costs nothing, but helps so much. Let's ride.
What's going on, man? It's your boy, Marco Leon. It's the 5th episode of Strictly Facts, where I just talk about my life, what I went through, and it's all facts. Today I'm down Penn's Landing with it's a part of my life down here. When I look across the river, I look
No way you should end up here because of child support or traffic violations. No way. You can never imagine what it's like until you've been in there. And if you have nobody advocating for you on the outside, they will hide you and you won't be found. Immediately, you must adapt to your situation, no matter how bad it is. You almost have to become animalistic to survive and get out of here. And most can't adapt back in society, so they end up back where they know that they're guaranteed 3 square meals and a bed with no responsibility. Makes me wonder, are these facilities here to correct people, or is it low cost, high return, business as usual? You do your research. Comment below. Tell me what you think.
I can see it from here clear as day.
So whenever I'm feeling down, feeling like the world's got the best of me, I sit there, look across the river and remember, it can always be worse. And that helps me to be grateful for the little things in life.
That was the hole, as some may call it. That was the first time I got into the rumble. I did 2 weeks in there. The other boy, they didn't even do a day. Ratted. I'm in there for 10 months. First of all, I'm in there for first degree armed robbery. I got $100,000 cash bail, and it's in Jersey. I'm sitting in there. First deal, 7 with the 85. You gotta do 85% for the 7 years before you're even eligible for parole. I don't want that shit. So, cause the lawyer prices was alright. We even went to a bail bondsman and all that and tried doing that. But then we wouldn't have money for the lawyer. And I thought I could sit in here and do this time. 150 people and 4 men in the cell. And whoever got 3 men in the cell, they don't want another 4th man. So they're trying to hide the shit, man. They don't even assign you to a cell. That's crazy shit. Put you in a cage, the jaw opens up, they say you walk in, you got your mat and all that shit, and that door shuts right behind you. Yo, CO, what the fuck? Like, bang, he goes to the other door. He can't even hear you now. It's glass and shit. So I'm like, oh man, it's fucking 3 people in one bubble in the center, garden, 4 blocks. Like, that's how crazy this shit is. It's 3 COs guarding 4 blocks. Now, the block I was on, I told you, got 150 people on there. The fuck? It was my first fucking adult bed. I just went over there, moved over there from Philly, try to get my life right. That shit ain't happening. I was wound up fucking going crazy out there. So anyway, this spot means a lot to me because I was sitting in there, and the second time I went to the first 2 weeks was cool. Like, I was working out and all that. Fucked up part is the boy was a blood who I fought. So, like, everybody was like, oh, you know, you can't live nowhere in the city, you know what I mean? Nowhere in the fucking state. All that shit, like, because they was blood. So I said, they put the other bull who I rumbled on the other side of the jail, on the north side, and they put me back on the fucking south side, where I just rumbled the bull, and all the blood bulls was like, you know, you can't live nowhere, and you know what I mean? You know, it's a wrap. But I'm like, fuck it, I ain't checking in, you know what I mean? Like, that's dead, that ain't happening. So it was one boy that was in the hole with me, right? And he was saying he was from Philly and shit, white boy. And when he seen don't pop the gate, and I walked through, and I fucking, you know, I told you, like, when you come back from the hole, they don't assign you to a cell. Like, you gotta find your own fucking cell. It's crazy. So fucking, this time I came in, bang, threw the mat on the block, on the ground, posted up right by the phones, back to the wall. Mind you, there's no CEO on the block. The CEO already went back. He ain't know nothing about nothing, you know what I mean? Bang. I'm posted up, back to the wall style, like, fuck it, I ain't checking in no PC, like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers is gonna have to air me out. And, my man Taki, Muslim boy, barber, came to me like, yo, what happened? I was supposed to be first in line to get my shit cut, because I paid him in advance a little bit. I gave him, you know what I mean, some coffee in advance to be first in line. The blood boy was like, nah, fuck that, I'm first in line, like, you know what I mean? Like, trying beast. I said, dawg, like, I paid for this spot, like, you know what I mean? You think you first in line, but, like, you not. Like, I'm rumbling over this spot, and it could be what it gotta be. Bang. The CEO opens up the gate. I'm telling Taki this. The CEO opens up the gate. The blood boy who I rumbled tried to big boy me out the way and go through the gate. So I bang, solo off on the bro, you know what I mean? Running down on him. He's trying to swing back, but he can't get shit off. Like, I was in there working out every day, doing what I had to do. Like, so I tore him up right there, and they shut the gate, and both of us was in there, and we was scrapping like that. And it was nice because nobody could jump in, you know what I mean? It was a nice spot to catch him. Because if I'd have caught him on the block, somebody had jumped in and tried to crack him. So it was a great spot for that. I go to the hole, but in the paperwork it says, inmate, whatever the boy's name is that I rumbled, said I didn't do nothing, the white boy stole me. And it said it in parentheses, you know what I mean? So if it says it in parentheses, then that means like you was telling them it's on the paperwork, like. So TheKilo's like, what's up with the paperwork? Like, all that. And mind you, when I walked on the block, it's 150 people, probably like 70 of them, 75 to 80 of them is all Bloods. So that's all you heard was, "Sue, food on the block, food on the block." And I'm walking in, I don't give a fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was already ready for this. I was ready, you know what I mean, to go down swinging. And, then they go to the big homie's hut to have a meeting. And there's so many people in there that they couldn't even all fit. They had to fucking, like, stand outside the door, and, like, whoever had stain was, you know what I mean, in the room talking about what they was gonna do with me, how they was gonna handle it. TheKilo went in there with the paperwork. My Muslim homie TheKilo, who was the barber, he went in there with the paperwork. Bang, he shows him that it said the other bull wasn't going to be, you know what I mean? He didn't do no time in the hole. The other bull that rumbled, he didn't do no time in the hole. And he read it. He said, you know what I mean, the white boy stole me. And when the cops asked me, is that what happened? I said, yeah, like, this is what happened. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to say, nah, he stole me, because that had been ratting on him. So fucking, the big homie on the block comes to me, and what he said? He put the paperwork in my pocket, on my jumper, and because I was right by the phones. Boy Tim, shout out to boy Tim, man. I hope he's still at least out of jail, still alive, because that gangbang shit is crazy. And this is back in 2007, 2008, that era. And I sat in that cell though over there, and I made this track. I was in there for 30 days the second time. Some boy Tim came to me at the end of that though and said, yo, like, you're good, you got the G-Pass, the homie's gonna get dealt with, we know he was snitching, everything's good. Bang, I moved into a cell and I was good the whole bit. You know what I mean? Even when I went downstate, you know what I mean, to prison, I was good the whole bit. So the second time I go, I fucked boy up because he invited me to his private parts. You know what I mean? Something you don't never do with a man. And bang, I stole off on him, fucked him up. You know what I mean? And that was that. And they put me in a hole for 30 days because I tried to fight the case because I didn't think it was on camera. So I'm in this hole over there. It's a little ass window. You could never say it unless I had binoculars or some shit. But I could see it clear as day from right here. And when I was in there, you don't have nothing to read. You might get a Bible for somebody that's leaving. You know what I mean? Somebody's going back to the block. But so I had a pencil, probably like, no lie, like this big, pause. You know, I don't do. And I wrote a track called Team Strong Money Long in there. And you know, I was like 2 weeks in. I was all fucked up because, like, you don't have no contact with the outside world. The only thing you could do is talk to people through the portholes. Like, other people that's in the hole, it was probably like 30 people in the hole. And you'd be like, yo, E, what's up, you up, you sleep? And he come to the joint like, nah, man, bored as shit, man. This shit nutty. Like, that's how, you know what I mean? We talk. But the one night, I came up on the pencil, and I got a little bit of paper, and I wrote Team Strong Money Long. If you want, you can go look it up on YouTube, whatever, Google. Just put in M.I. Corleone, Team Strong Money Long. And I took everybody in the whole app of that jail that night with that song. Cause when I spit it, my man was like, go ahead, spit that joint. So you gotta understand that's one of them tracks that when you spit it a cappella, you can hear the beat. Like I'm through the porthole with it, and even the CEOs was like, yeah, that shit, that joint. Everybody was telling me, run it back, run it back, run it back, all night long. So, matter of fact, for the rest of my stay in there, they always want to hear that shit. And all kind of new shit that I was writing with that little ass pencil. But that wound up being a lot of Let's Ride Volume 1, Volume 2, 3, and the best of M.I. Corleone Jones. But anyway, that mixtapes, you know what I mean? They're floating around somewhere. It was on that Piff and all the time. But, you know, it's a new grind, new day. So I'm in the hole. I got my Team Strong Money Long, one of y'all test me. Team Strong Money Long, one of y'all test me. Team Strong Money Long, one of y'all test me. Team Strong Money Long, what? I got my Team Strong Money Long, honeys all feeling me. Me mug in the club, dudes ice grilling me. I'm shooting at your head while you shooting where the ceiling be. Plus I got a squad strapped with heavy artillery, and no all rope for me, and no all kill for me. Pitching out slugs like the bull Kurt Schilling be. Team Strong Money Long, one of y'all stop. Guaranteed you gon' bleed. You try to stop me, motherfuckers. No. I got my team. I fucked up a little bit there, but I got my Team Strong Money Long, one of y'all test me. Team Strong Money Long, one of y'all test me. Team Strong Money Long, one of y'all test me. Team Strong Money Long, what? I got my Team Strong Money Long, one of y'all test me. Team Strong Money Long, one of y'all test me. Team Strong Money Long, one of y'all test me. Team Strong Money Long, what? I got my Team Strong Money Long, haters all watching. Everybody wanna know when the album drop. Everybody clock, everybody wait. Can't nobody stop them, so everybody hating. I'm trying to stay patient, but they gonna make me. Get the scats goods in and go back in the cage again. Team Strong Money Long, wanna test me. Team Strong Money, go listen to that junk. Guarantee you gonna love that junk. It's on YouTube. It's on my Reverb Nation / M.I. Corleone. You can download it there for free. Matter of fact, I got like 50 songs up there you can download for free. You know what I mean? But all the new shit coming out is gonna be crazy. Just know that. Alright? And that's this segment, Strictly Facts. It's your boy M.I. Corleone. This was the view. I was look out that window for them 30 days, and this was the view while I was writing them rhymes. Looking at 95, just looking over here like I can't wait to get back over Philly. I snuck in my motherfucking headphones, but the batteries went there after like 2.5 weeks. But it's some hard times. because I was facing that hard bid. I wound up getting a 3 flat after I held out in court for about 7, 8 months. I went downstate when I had about 10 months in Camden County. And the rest of that story, I'll tell you on the next, or nah, not the next, because I got some other shit, but I'll tell you on another story, Strictly Facts with M.I. Corleone. Went a little bit long on this joint. Thank everybody for riding with me. You know, let's ride. I'm in there. I get into a rumble the first time. 2 weeks in the hole. First of all, that shit is crazy in there. When I first went in there, they didn't even. It was it was me and another boy. They was throwing on 5 South A.